kids are losing out.
That impacts children's social and emotional well-being. They form really close bonds with the people who care for them, but it also affects their educational outcomes because unless a child feels safe and connected, they're not going to have that vital learning that they have in the first 5 years of their life.
The Prime Minister is satisfied the UN has taken action to deal with employees believed to have been involved in the Hamas terror attack against Israel. 9 people working for the UN Relief and Works Agency have been sacked amid claims they took part in the October 7 attacks. The opposition's pushing for the government to stop funding the agency. But Anthony Albanese says it does vital work in the world's conflict zones.
And it is a good thing that the United Nations have taken this action. We know that the events of October 7 were appalling, and we unequivocally condemn them, as would all who value human life.
2 Russian-born Australian citizens accused of spying have had their assets restrained by federal police. More from Siobhan Fay.
Kira and Igor Korolev were arrested in July on espionage-related charges. 40-year-old Kira, who's an army private, along with her 62-year-old husband Igor, are accused of accessing sensitive Australian Defence Force information with the intent to provide it to Russian authorities. Now the AFP have sought to confiscate the couple's Everton Park home, along with multiple bank accounts and superannuation funds. Once restrained by the courts, it'll be placed into the confiscated assets account, which can then be distributed by the Attorney-General to benefit the community through crime prevention.
And Australia's favourite cat and dog breeds have been revealed. Cavoodles are the top dogs, while domestic shorthairs reign supreme among cat lovers. Now turning to 5AA Sport.
Support David and Will's Undie Drive. Head into your local Foodland supermarket and make a $2 donation today.
Richmond has revealed the circumstances surrounding Dustin Martin's immediate retirement. More from Jordan Tunbridge.
A shock to the football world this morning when Dustin Martin announced his AFL retirement effective immediately. But long-time Richmond boss Brendan Gale says he wasn't surprised by the 33-year-old's decision.
It's a decision that's, I'd say, has been a burden for some time with Dustin. I think he's found the game physically and mentally challenging.
Gale says he can't see Martin working in football anytime soon and categorically denied speculation he'll reunite with former coach Damien Hardwick at the Gold Coast Suns.
No, Dustin's retired from AFL football, and that's our understanding, and we'll just leave it at that.
Martin will go down as one of the greatest footballers of all time, a Brownlow medal winner, triple premiership player, and the only player to win the Norm Smith medal 3 times. He'll be honoured during the Tigers' last game of the season against the Suns at the MCG.
While Geelong veteran Tom Hawkins has also decided to hang up the boots, the 36-year-old who's won the Cats' leading goal kicker award 11 times will finish up at the end of the season. And Aussie surfer Jack Robinson has won a silver medal in the men's final in Tahiti, with France's Carly Vars winning gold. Brazilian Gabriel Medina took out the bronze. Now checking 5AA traffic.
G'day there. Chana Pines Road closed due to a previous crash. North East Road near Parracombe Road and Tippett Road. Agent Gasworks at Paradise the Savo, Gorge Road near Silks Road. Slow for works at South Brighton, Brighton Road near Broadway, and busy South Road at Karata Park. Cameras Alwyn Avenue, Mitchell Park, and Bradley Grove at Mitchell Park too. Hurry into Dan Murphy's for Bundaberg Underproof Rum, 1.125 litres, 2 for $135 for members. Ends Wednesday. Choose to drink wise. T's and C's apply. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
Unleash the night at the Crazy Horse Review, where every show is unforgettable. Hindley Street.
Partly cloudy and 16 today, mostly sunny tomorrow, 18. Showers on Thursday, 17, and partly cloudy for Friday, also 17. At the moment, 15. Now let's see what's happening on 9 News tonight.
I'm Kate Collins. Tonight, cycling champion Rowan Dennis learns what charges he'll face over the Adelaide death of his Olympian wife. Interest rates on hold. What will the RBA do next? A world-first trial, how a pill is helping treat people living with dementia. And a family affair in Paris as Naomi Fox wins gold, joining sister Jess. 9 News, your news, nightly at 6 on 9 and 9 now.
Need a truck, van, car, ute, hybrid, 12 to 25-seater bus or something else? Budget Car and Truck Rental have you sorted. Plus trolleys, trailers, boxes, furniture covers, tapes, blankets and many other accessories. Whatever the job, Budget is your one-stop shop. With multiple locations across Metro and regional SA, it couldn't be easier. Budget Car and Truck Rental. Get to the good stuff. Call 13 27 27 or visit budget.com.au.
Looking into solar? Look into Exceed Solar. Long before Exceed Solar were a company, the owners were climbing on roofs all over South Australia, installing solar panels, inverters and batteries. Exceed Solar have seen it all, because they've done it all, literally. And because they're qualified electricians, not salespeople, they know firsthand what will give you the best possible results for many years to come. That's the big Exceed Solar difference. Exceed Solar, built on knowledge, not a hard sell.
We won't eat no bowls of gruel in cardigans hand-knit from wool.
We say nay, we say no to nursing homes, we will not go.
We won't stab no bingo squares in musty old recliner chairs.
We say nay, we say no to nursing homes, we will not go.
We won't watch no soap TV in rooms that reek of potpourri.
We say nay, we say no to nursing homes, we will not go.
Say no to the nursing home. Choose Alpha Support at Home.
Renovating or building? Then bring your dreams to the Building Ideas Centre and make them a reality. Our new huge showroom offers an exciting mix of the best manufacturers and designers in town. With dozens of inspirational businesses under one roof, you'll find the right products and advice to fit your budget. The Building Ideas Centre offers on-trend design and expert advice. And even if you're just in the planning stages, we're here to help. Show us your dreams at the Building Ideas Centre, 279 Growth Street in the city.
Baby, here I am, I'm a man on the scene.
Kia's most awarded SUV just got better with the refined 7-seat Kia Sorento. Now with a dual 12.3-inch panoramic display and Kia Connect technology. The Kia Sorento. Visit kia.com.au to find out more.
Kia. Movement that inspires.
Every child deserves the best education possible. And that's why at Catholic schools, everyone is welcome. We'll help your child to discover a love of learning and values for life, and help them become the very best they can be. Catholic Schools Open Week is on August 19 to 25, and it's the perfect time to book a school tour. Come and see why a Catholic education is a choice worth making. Google Catholic Schools Open Week. Catholic Education SA, raising hearts and minds.
Streaming live via the 5AA Player app on DAB Digital Radio and on 1395 AM. This is 5AA, always Adelaide.
With more stores close to home and everyday low prices, great food lives at Foodland, the mighty South Aussies.
5AA Afternoons with Stacey Lee.
Good afternoon and happy Tuesday. You know what that means? It's Turkey Tuesday, so get your phone ready after 3:30. I want your calls today to nominate a Turkey of the Week. 8223 0000. Who's done something silly? Who deserves a nomination for Turkey of the Week this week? That's coming up very soon. But before that, let's get arty.
5AA's State of the Arts.
And we've got two festivals that we're talking about today. One that is already underway and one that's about a month away. That is the Adelaide Guitar Festival. Gets underway on September 12. And Sarah Bleeby is the festival's executive producer and joins me in the studio. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Stacey. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming in. So the Guitar Festival, are you a guitarist?
Well, I have a guitar, but I wouldn't call myself a guitarist.
No, so you don't crack it out when you got friends over sitting by the fire. What's that scene in the Barbie movie where all the Kens start playing the guitar?
Oh yeah, and you know why? What is it about a fire that makes people bring out their guitars? I do love that about the guitar, but
So
yeah, no, I don't really play. Every so often I contemplate it, but I did actually just dust the case the other day.
Oh,
yeah.
You thought, the festival's coming up. Better dust you off.
Better dust you off.
Better
Didn't actually open it, but I dusted it.
So how did you get into the role of executive producer at the Guitar Festival? This is hilarious.
I have been working in the arts for a long time, and in music specifically for a long time. And when the job came up, I was really curious. What I really love about the festival, and it started before I kind of got involved, but it's a festival that focuses on the instrument, not on the particular style of music, because the instrument is so diverse and it traverses all kinds of styles of music and is such a kind of an accessible and portable instrument that has a role in all kinds of genres. And I loved that about this festival, and I got really excited about the prospect of it, and so I love working across it.
Yeah, and it is a really versatile instrument, and that's shown in the program for the festival this year. I mean, so many different genres.
So many different genres. And it's also one of the things that I absolutely love about working on this festival is working with our artistic director, who is a world-famous classical guitarist himself, but his music taste is just really broad. He's so curious, and that I really love. So he finds out about all these kinds of artists who work across all different genres, and that's really fun. So our artistic director is Slava Grigorian, who's a wonderful classical guitarist who has made Adelaide his home, and we are so lucky to have him here.
Aren't we?
We really are.
He came into the studio not too long ago, and he played some of the I will get it wrong. Is it Paco Peña?
No, you got it exactly
Did
right.
Oh, that's good, because I think I got it wrong in front of him and I was highly embarrassed. But, I mean, that is flamenco?
Yeah, that's right.
And then I'm looking at the program, and you've got guitarists from South Korea, and you've got First Nations guitarists, and then you've got a tribute to Rolling Stones, and there's so much going on, so many different genres. This is why the guitar is so versatile.
Yeah, that's right. And you can learn to play the guitar in all kinds of different ways and use it in all kinds of different ways. And you're right. Flamenco is actually a style that has been a very pardon the pun, but instrumental in guitar music. But flamenco has always been a feature of our guitar festivals. And Paco Peña, who you mentioned, is he's been around since the 70s, I reckon. When he was a big name back then, and he is one of the biggest names in flamenco guitar, and he's collaborated with all kinds of musicians across lots of genres as well. He's amazing. And this year he's bringing his Requiem, which is a kind of a different thing for him in itself. It involves a couple of choirs. So we've got 2 Adelaide-based choirs, Rising Voices and Young Adelaide Voices, so a bunch of kids performing with this absolutely world-leading guitarist.
Oh, that will be amazing.
It will be.
Oh, so the festival's on from September 12 to the 29 at the Festival Centre, but you've got other locations as well. I was looking up Guitars in Bars.
Let me tell you about Guitars in Bars.
Tell me all about it.
It is fun. So we do have a lot going on at the Festival Centre across the weekend of the 12th to the 15th of September, and Her Majesty's Theatre. So there's a really rich, exciting program, things that you can do for free. You can come and try out different guitars. You can meet guitar makers. You can see workshops and talks, as well as all our wonderful ticketed programs. And Guitars in Bars happens across metropolitan Adelaide between the 16th and the 29th. And what it is a real celebration of great guitar-based gigs that are happening around all of the fabulous live music venues that we have in Adelaide. So a couple of examples are Kathleen Halloran. She's Kate Sobrano's guitarist. She was in our program last year, but she is playing at the Weedy, and that will be a fantastic gig. James Muller, who is another absolutely mind-blowing world-class guitarist who lives here in Adelaide. He's a jazz specialist, and he's playing the work of the mighty Jim Hall at a jazz club that is run at Adelaide University called Howells Hall. Dusty Lee Stevenson has his regular blues jam at Memphis Slims, and we'll certainly be celebrating that. But he is, he played with Kathleen Halloran, who I mentioned before just recently. There is, William Crichton's playing at the Lion Arts Factory. He's also playing with Jeff Lang on our weekend on the 12th of September. William Crichton's fantastic, but he's playing with the mighty Jeff Lang, who's coming over from Melbourne. That gig is going to be really special in the Dunstan Playhouse. Dunstan Playhouse with Jeff Lang. William Crichton plays with him, but also at Lion Arts Centre, Lion Arts Factory, a couple of weeks later. So there's heaps going on.
A festival or a gig at the Dunstan would be amazing, because I love the Dunstan Playhouse because of the way the theatre itself is set up. It feels really intimate. It feels like you're almost on the stage.
It absolutely does. It's almost like having a gig in your living room.
Yes.
It is so intimate. You can hear everything so well, and every seat in the house it has a great angle. It's really good, and we've got some very special shows in the Playhouse.
Oh, all right. Well, I feel bad asking you, but I want to know your top picks. I mean, you've just mentioned a few of them there with Guitars in Bars and Paco Peña, Requiem of the Earth.
Yeah.
For the Earth, rather. What else? What are your top picks?
Oh, gosh.
Can you give us a top three?
You are asking me to choose my favourite child, aren't you? This is rough.
I am.
Well, I have to say, some really special shows we've got. Travel Guide is also happening at Her Majesty's Theatre, actually, which is a beautiful show celebrating different guitar styles from all around the world. And Slava, our artistic director, will be performing in that. But it opens with the Adelaide Guitar Festival Orchestra, which is we've just had their winter school, and there are 60 plus of them. And they're going to be augmented by a guitar ensemble from Brisbane called Aurora. So there are going to be like 85 guitarists on the stage at Her Majesty's Theatre opening this show. And the guitar ensemble sound is incredible. So Slava, with his brother Leonard, are going to be playing in that show, along with Zhufei Yang from China and Christian Dozer from Brazil. So it's a really beautiful collection of nylon string guitarists. And I must mention The Princess Bride, which happens right at the end of our festival, the 28th and 29th of September in the Festival Theatre. And The Princess Bride, the soundtrack for The Princess Bride was written by the Dire Straits guitarist Mark Knopfler. And the original soundtrack was kind of synthy and a little bit, it sounded like the 80s, which is when the film was made.
Yeah.
And they've orchestrated it, and we're doing it with full orchestra and our artistic director, Slava Gregorian, playing the guitar part. So I'm a bit of a Princess Bride fan, so,
That's exciting. That sounds fun.
Yeah, there'll be heaps of fun. I also need to mention, if you like flamenco, you've got to come and see Alma Flamenca playing with Rafael Montilla. This is a really intimate show in the Space Theatre, but flamenco dancing is unreal, and flamenco guitar is it's such a distinctive style. It's really worth a look.
It's unlike anything you've heard on a guitar before.
It really is.
When you hear flamenco guitar live, it's amazing.
Yeah, and technically incredible.
I would have no idea. I just like the sound of it. I don't even think about the skill involved, but I could only imagine.
Okay, I have to say, it involves a lot of fingernail.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that I have.
Yeah.
I have the nails.
Yeah. Mostly only on the right hand. They've got long fingernails on the right hand and short ones on the left hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could maybe get around that.
Yeah. It's fun. One of the things that working with a lot of guitarists who use their fingernails, I often find little scraps of sandpaper because that's what they use to file their fingernails. It's quite fascinating.
Oh, no, that's terrible for your nails. I'm out now. I'm out. I was in before, now I'm out. No, sandpaper's no good. I couldn't do it, but thankfully there are other people in the world who can, and they'll be here in Adelaide from September 12 to the 29th for Adelaide Guitar Festival. Sarah Blevey is the executive producer. Thank you so much, Sarah.
That's my pleasure.
Oh, before I let you go,
yeah,
I have to ask, it's Turkey Tuesday. Do you have a turkey to nominate?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Do I count? Because
what did you do?
Well, I drove out of the driveway this morning, and I noticed that it's Tuesday today, right?
Yes.
And bin night is Wednesday, and my bins are still out from last Wednesday.
You didn't put them out early. They're still out there.
They're still there. Yeah. Does that count? Is that turkey enough?
Yep. I think that counts. That's a turkey nomination, our first for the day, folks. Sarah Blevey's nominated herself. Thank you for coming in. That's Sarah Blevey, the executive producer of the Adelaide Guitar Festival that starts in September, as I say, on the 12th. There's another festival that's on right now in Adelaide, the Fluorio Food Festival. I don't know why I haven't heard of it before. It combines my two loves, the Fluorio. McLaren Vale is one of my favourites, and food. So I'll tell you all about it after this.
Our Running Drive is back another year supporting Hutt Street Centre and Catherine House, raising funds to provide clean underwear for those less fortunate.
This year there's more ways than ever for you to get involved, including buying your own limited edition Undie Drive socks from the website roughsleeper.com.au.
Yeah, it's that easy, and don't forget you can still head to fiveaableundydrive.com.au anytime to donate.
All thanks to Rough Sleeper, Threads for Good, sustainable clothing supporting Adelaide's homeless.
Rollerco would never boast about how good they are at fixing sliding doors and windows, so I'll do it for them. For nearly 40 years, Rollerco have been making and fixing all sorts of sliding doors and windows. They seriously know everything there is to know. And if by some outrageous chance they don't have the parts you need, they'll do their very best to find a solution. Rollerco.com.au. They'll get you rolling. Rollerco.com.au.
The high-tech home of tomorrow has a new name. It's not Siri or Alexa. It goes by the name Jim. Add data, security and complete connectivity to your home with Jim's antennas and security. Ask Jim how security cameras and motion sensors can give you peace of mind. And keep an eye on your house, yard, cars and sheds. Jim can do top brand 4-camera systems from just $1,595. For a high-tech home, just ask Jim. Hey Jim. Jim's antennas and security.com.au.
No, it's a pleasure. So look around at your leisure.
So why buy an Island Star caravan? Well, there's thousands of them on the roads all over Australia. They're built for luxury and to stand the test of time. With 5 decades of service to Australia, go with the people you can trust. Knowles Island Star Caravans. You'll love the way they do business.
Knowles Caravans, Knowles Caravans, Knowles Caravans, Knowles Caravans.
You could live the dream in a brand new Scott Salisbury bungalow in Glenelg East with no mortgage, no worries, and $500,000 in the bank. The Hospital Research Foundation Home Lottery is back. There are over 10,000 prizes, including $1 million cash, plus luxury vehicles, holidays of a lifetime and more. Life-changing prizes, life-changing impact. Get your tickets now at homelottery.com.au. Licence M14585.
New Zealand. Spectacular, safe, friendly and the perfect getaway destination. Holiday Wonders offers the most value-packed 17-day fully inclusive Grand Pacific holiday package. Fly direct from Adelaide with Air New Zealand and tour both the North and South Islands with meals, accommodation and endless highlights. Enjoy over $1,000 per couple in bonus value and a $200 per person discount. Regular departures available from September 2024 to May 2025. holidaywonders.com.au.
Every child deserves the best education possible. And that's why at Catholic schools, everyone is welcome. We'll help your child to discover a love of learning and values for life, and help them become the very best they can be. Catholic Schools Open Week is on August 19 to 25, and it's the perfect time to book a school tour. Come and see why a Catholic education is a choice worth making. Google Catholic Schools Open Week. Catholic Education SA, raising hearts and minds.
With more stores close to home and everyday low prices, great food lives at Foodland, the mighty South Aussies.
5AA Afternoons with Stacey Lee.
It is 24 minutes past 3 here on 5AA. Get your thinking cap on. It's almost time for Turkey Tuesday. Nominate a turkey this week, and I've got a case of Turkey Flat Vineyards Rosé to give away to the best caller this afternoon. But we're in the middle of State of the Arts, and there's another festival on right now. It's on for the month of August, FIVEAA Food Festival. Todd Steele is here in the studio with me, and he is the chair of the festival. Hi, Todd.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for coming in. I don't know why, but I've not heard much about FIVEAA Food Festival. How long's this been running?
It's our 3rd year.
Okay.
Volunteer board, FIVEAA Food, put this together, try to create some tourism down on the FIVEAA in our usually quietest month of the year, but gorgeous time of the year to get down south and check out a few events.
It is, isn't it? I love the FIVEAA, McLaren Vale at this time of the year. It's nice to see the vineyards a bit bare, and it's nice to have a glass of red near a fire.
Absolutely. Stunning time of year.
Can't complain with that. Okay, so you've got 50 different events across the month happening across the FIVEAA. What are we talking? Because I know that region for its wine, and then the food that comes with the wine. So tell me what sort of events is that? Is that the main crux of it, or is
there's a bit of everything for everyone. Family friendly events. We've got farm tours of an egg property. We've got truffle hunts. We've got CWA at Stratford doing a pickling class, but then you've got high-end dinners as well. Dandelion have got a stunning one. Current Shed have got a beautiful one. 3 producers, 3 winemakers next Friday, I think that is, which looks delicious. So yeah, a bit for everyone, everything in between.
Right. Okay. So it's not just the restaurants and the wineries. You also got pop-up events happening at different locations too.
There's music events. There's a vinyl out at Strathalbyn, Pickle Pot. Woodsy does a gorgeous little shop out there, and then you could probably go and do Cellar Treasures out at Langhorns Creek this weekend for something to do out that side of the peninsula. But then you can do McLaren Vale the weekend after, or go down on a Friday. This Friday you could do a truffle hunt at Maiponga, come back through Aldinga, and Fall for Grace have got a dumpling in their good booze for a Friday night down at Aldinga. So there's something for everyone.
And they do good booze there at Fall from Grace.
For a local neighbourhood one, yes.
They do, they really do. It's really nice to sit out on the lawns there, just in the main street of Aldinga, and have a nice little natural wine or whatever it is they've got on offer that day.
Yeah, Davina doing some dumplings down there Friday night, so hopefully it's very, very good as well.
Yum. And so tell me, the Fleurieu Peninsula of SA, I think this is where, and I get confused sometimes as well, because I picture McLaren Vale, but it's much bigger and broader because it goes down to the coast. Like it takes in Aldinga, it takes in Victor Harbour and Goolwa,
Normanville, Cape Jervis, over to Langhorns Creek, Strathalbyn. So,
Langhorne Creek as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, top of the hill, when you get up the top of the hill, sort of on the expressway, sort of starts there and then south from there.
We're so lucky, aren't we?
We are. 45 minutes from town. It's an easy sort of thing to do for a day, or make a weekend of it, or, anything's possible. We are spoilt down there with the natural beauty down there.
Yeah, we got married down there. It's one of our favourite areas of the state, and I had lots of family come over from Sydney, and we took them all down to McLaren Vale in particular. It's just, it's really special for us.
It is a gorgeous spot.
Really, really nice. So you've brought in some goodies. Jump on the Foodland Supermarkets Facebook and YouTube live stream. What have you brought in with you?
I've got some Peninsula Providore olive oil. Mel Hollick, that's Michael Harbison's old property. She's doing some gorgeous olive oils there. I've got a lunch to do out in the olive grove on the 24th. So, it'll be like a celeriac soup out in the fire with some local truffles and then some Vale lamb shoulders, which is pretty much from across the road from where Molly Duker is, the farm there. So some nice there, and finished with some cheese. I've got some feather and peck eggs. They've got a farm top of Wollonga Hill. So they've got a tour up there, and then Deb from Taronga Almonds. She's at the Wollonga Farmers Markets each week, so she's got a few different almonds there that you happily taste if you'd like. So then Wollonga Farmers Market are obviously a great attraction. They've got something on every weekend. I think we've got a podcast going this Saturday morning. Lee Gilligan and Tony Matolo from Pizza Teca doing a live podcast with a few things down at market. So that'll be pretty cool if someone wants to start down on Saturday morning at the farmers market and make a day of it from there. Yeah, great. And so the events, some of them are free, some of them are ticketed. If people want to get online and check it out. FleurieauFoodFestival.com. Everything's on there, and get tickets now. There's events selling out. Andy Clappis is the local legend down there. He's got one at the end of the month. I texted him yesterday hoping to get a ticket, but it's sold out already. So
this is at our place.
Yeah,
our place at Wollonga Hill.
He's doing a Vietnamese lunch on a Saturday, so not his Italian fare on a Sunday, but it's which would be something cool for Andy to do. Yeah, I'm heading along to that one, and I'm excited because it's a place that we know about. We go with friends a lot of the time to celebrate with friends. I went there for a friend's 30th last year to our place, and it's beautiful. It's Sunday lunch, and it really is like a family. I'm Greek, so for me, getting together with all the big Italian feasting food was, it's like home. And to go and have some Vietnamese food will be really different. Be something different for Andy, so he knows how to entertain, though. Yeah. Oh, I'm excited. Really looking forward to getting to that one and lots of other events across the month as part of Fleurieu Food Festival. Head to the website, FleurieauFoodFestival.com, and make sure you get your tickets because, as Todd just said, some of the events are selling out. You want to get on and have a look? Thank you, Todd. No, thank you very much for having us. I know you're busy. I'll let you get back to it, but definitely do go and check out the program online. It is definitely worth a look if you can. All right, Todd, thank you. He's the chair of Fleurieu Food Festival. It's time for the 3:30 news headlines, and after that,
Turkey Tuesday. Sarah Bleeby started us off. She's nominated herself for leaving her bins out for a week. I think that warrants a turkey nomination as well, actually. 8223 0000. Who are you nominating this week? Who's done something silly? Who needs to be called out? I've got a case of Turkey Flat Vineyards Rosé to give away to the best turkey this week.
This is 5AA News. Always Adelaide.
Good afternoon, I'm Kendall Brettig. Former world champion cyclist Rowan Dennis could face a maximum 15 years in jail if he's convicted on driving charges over the death of his wife. The Reserve Bank Board has kept official interest rates on hold at 4.35% despite inflation pressure. A confronting new ad campaign's been launched to mark Rail Safety Week. And it's a day of AFL retirements, with Richmond's Dustin Martin and Geelong's Tom Hawkins calling time on their careers. Partly cloudy and 16. At the moment, 16. More news at 4 o'clock and as it happens on 5AA.
Catch all the action from the Olympic Games in Paris as 5AA brings you Nine's coverage live each evening from 11:30. Don't miss a minute of the action as our Aussie stars set their sights on gold medal glory. Tune in tonight following Leith Forest as we cross to France for Nine's coverage. Paris 2024, live from 11:30 on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
Tough enough for any task, Mazda BT50 is ready to go. Take on work or play with the powerful BT50 XT 4x4 dual cab manual from $49,990 ABN Drive Away. Or the BT50 SP 4x4 dual cab auto, now from $64,670 ABN Drive Away. Customise your BT50 and make it your own. Visit your local dealer and drive away today. Terms, conditions and exclusions apply. See mazda.com.au for details.
The business sector has had incredible advances in AI. One solution can show you how AI can streamline your business, introducing efficiencies you never thought possible. You'll save money and time, unlock new growth avenues, and you'll be keeping up with the rest of the business community. With AI and One Solution, you can innovate, optimize, and excel across every facet of your business. One Solution will show you how. onesolution.net.au, a Platinum Telstra partner.
I'm a big energy retailer.
And I'm Amber Electric, the new way to buy energy.
I've been making billions selling energy the same way for over 100 years.
Oh, lucky you. I've built tech so people can access the true price of energy at wholesale rates.
Why would you do that?
Because I want to help lower energy bills. And you can get a quote in 2 minutes at amber.com.au.
That's actually really helpful.
Amber, the opposite energy company.
If your business needs finance fast, speak to Universal Finance right now. Universal Finance make business loans easy. Unsecured business loans and business overdrafts. Universal Finance can help your business now with same-day settlements in most cases. See Universal Finance in Kent Town or search Universal Finance. This is general advice only, and you should consider the terms and conditions before determining whether this advice is suitable for your situation.
At Movability Australia, we have your lifestyle and mobility needs covered. From Australian-made and imported adjustable beds, lift and recline chairs, mobility scooters, walkers and wheelchairs, plus a full range of mobility aids. Movability Australia have a range of quality products and will help you find the right lifestyle and mobility solution to help increase your quality of life. And we offer free delivery anywhere in South Australia. With over 13 years experience, come and see the friendly staff at Movability Australia, Crittenden Road, Findon.
Beechwood Homes, Adelaide's leading bespoke home builder, celebrates 35 years. Over that time, they've helped many hundreds of people realise their dream of building a home exactly how they envisioned it. That's the wonderful thing about building with Beechwood. There are no set plans, no set rules. It all starts with a pen, paper, and your ideas. Just like it did 35 years ago. If you can dream it, Beechwood Homes can build it. Life's good. It's even better in a Beechwood home.
Always local. 5AA. Always Adelaide.
With more stores close to home and everyday low prices, great food lives at Foodland, the mighty South Aussies.
5AA Afternoons with Stacey Lee.
At 24 minutes to 4 here on 5AA, jump on the Foodland Supermarket Facebook and YouTube live stream and say hi, because it's time for Turkey Tuesday. Get on the phone now, 8223 0000. Nominate a turkey of the week. Who's done something silly? Now, I promised Len last week I wouldn't nominate Ben anymore, my husband. He said it was unfair. Poor Ben. He's a well-meaning guy. He is. I won't nominate him again. But that means I can't think of a turkey this week. So you've got to help me out here, people. I need a turkey. 8223 0000. Who's done something silly? Did you witness something over the weekend and you just thought that was silly? Maybe you were watching the Olympics and you heard or you saw something and you thought, nah, what's going on here? I need to nominate that person. Maybe you've been listening to the radio this afternoon and heard a turkey and you want to give it a shout out. 8223 0000 is the number to call. I have a case of Turkey Flat Vineyards Rosé in a can to give away to the best turkey this afternoon. Sarah Bleeby, the executive producer at the Adelaide Guitar Festival, has already nominated herself. She's left her bins out for a week by accident, of course, by accident. But I think a week of the bins out on the street warrants the turkey. So make sure you join the conversation and let me know who you're nominating for Turkey of the Week. I tell you, two people who are not turkeys, Dave and Will, because their Undie Drive is back for another year, throwing our support behind Catherine House and the Hutt Street Centre with the Undie Drive. There are so many ways you can get involved. You can purchase a $2 token from any Foodland store, or you can grab a pair of the limited edition Undie Drive socks from roughsleeper.com.au. I've got to say the socks are quite sexy. They've got pictures of jocks on them. So make sure you get involved with the Undie Drive again this year. It's supported by our great friends at McGain Property Management, the kind of property managers that ensure your home is looked after inside and out. So get involved this year if you can. Even a small donation, one of those $2 tokens from Foodland Store, will make a huge difference for Hutt Street Centre and Catherine House. 8223 0000 is the number to call. Julie is in Modbury North. Hello, Julie.
My turkey for the week is Josh Richelli, and I'm a Crow supporter.
Oh no.
So his celebration when he kicked the goal, going, show me the money.
Yeah.
I actually thought he'd got the money and got the contract, so not quite sure what he's on.
Yeah. People don't
It was
like...
just embarrassing for him and obviously the club.
Yeah. So you're a Crows fan and you're not a fan of that.
I'm a Crows fan and I'm not a fan of his celebrations, particularly that one. I think he played a okay game.
Yeah.
But if Rory and them can find out what the hell he was thinking about when he said that, I'd love to know.
Yeah. Well, Josh Richelli is on the Brecky show, so I'm sure the boys will be asking him about it later this week when they chat to him. So stay listening, Julie.
Yeah, it's very interesting, particularly seeing he talked up Geelong last week. Maybe he'd like them to pay him some money.
Yeah, well, potentially.
Because I don't think we've got our money's worth so far. But anyway,
okay.
He's my turkey for the week.
He's your turkey of the week. Love it. Thank you, Julie. Thanks for the call.
No worries.
See
Bye.
you. It's Julie in Modbury North. Quinton is in Old Ranella. Hi, Quinton.
Yeah, good afternoon. How are you going there today?
I am great. How are you?
Oh, look, I'm well, thank you, and you're looking well too.
Oh, thank you.
I've got a group of turkeys. These turkeys that jump to conclusions. For instance, politically, like those ones in England that are getting having all that sort of stuff about what that person was that stabbed those little kids, sadly. And also the gender issue in the boxing at the Olympics, everybody jumping to conclusions, and it's just not fair. Let's find out the info first and then jump to another conclusion.
I could not agree more, Quinton. Let's get the facts first before we jump to it. I think it's really, really silly. It's so easy these days to jump on a bandwagon and be really easily outraged, and I'm not here for it.
Bloody social media will help you all the time with that.
Love your work. Thank you, Quinton.
Thank you.
That's Quinton in Old Ranella. Evan's in Balhanna. Hello, Evan.
How you going?
I'm good. How are you?
Excellent, excellent.
Who's your turkey?
My turkey is my son.
Uh-oh.
Tell you the story. Okay. He's a mad Travis Scott fan. He's a rapper from over in the United States. He's coming over to Australia, apparently.
Yeah.
Anyway,
he was dating
well,
one of the Kardashians, I think.
Yeah, I think so, which makes it even more repulsive that he wants to go to the concert. Anyway, he said to my wife and I, he said, oh, look, I'm really keen to go to the concert. I'm like, mate, there's no way in the world. It's interstate. You're 16 years old. You're not doing it.
Yep.
Anyway, we're driving home the other night, and he sends my daughter a text message and says, I've just bought tickets to the Brisbane concert. I'm like, what the heck's going on? Anyway, we get home. We say, okay, so how much are these tickets? We're thinking it's maybe $50 or $60 worth of tickets. No. He's bought tickets for all his mates out of his own bank account, $1,700 worth. Yeah, no, we weren't happy. Let's just put it that way.
How old is he?
So, 16.
Oh my goodness! I don't even have that much in my account now. In my 30s, let alone.
Neither do we.
Oh my God!
So he's done that. So that's turkey number one.
Oh.
But then turkey number two, he'd actually looked at the ticketing information and getting refunds and stuff online as well. But he didn't do enough research. Anyway, I rang up the ticketing organisation, and now they're turkey number two, and they're not even going to honour the refund. So, yep, he's down $1,700 because I'm not letting him go.
Oh no! Well, surely if they're in that much of a demand, he can sell them.
Well, I'm hoping.
Oh, he'll have to find a way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, a couple of turkeys there, Evan. I'm feeling for you. Oh my goodness. Good luck with it.
Thank you.
Thank you for the call. It's Evan in Balhanna. We've probably got time for another call. Let's go to Anne in Keswick. Hi, Anne.
Hi, how you going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Who's your turkey? Go on.
My husband.
Oh,
About
no.
10 days ago, we went for a family holiday and we went through Singapore, and we're going through customs and all the checks that you have to do nowadays. And by the time you do your fingerprints and your thumbprints and everything, my husband's not well travelled. So we're going through, and there's and after you do all the fingerprints and thumbprints and everything else, we had to he have to stand in this position and look at the camera, look at the screen, so that they can take a photo of your face. My husband's got his hat and his glasses and everything on, and they're yelling at him. My 11-year-old grandson's yelling at him, "Get your hat off, Pa! Get your hat off! Get your glasses off! Get this off!" Anyway, it took about 5 minutes, and in the end, the security was starting to get a bit anxious. And in the end, he got through. So he gives the thumbs up to the machine. And my 11-year-old yells out, "No, you don't thumbs up to the machine, Pa." Anyway, it was quite funny, we thought. So he looked like a real turkey, he really did.
I love that. I love that you've got the 11-year-old saying, "Not like that, Pa, you're doing it wrong."
Yeah, directing him all the way with the hat off, the glasses off and everything else off, and then he gives the thumbs up to the machine.
That's great, Anne. Thank you so much for the call.
Thank you.
It's
Bye.
Anne in Keswick. I've got a text here from John in Glenelg, 044808 1395. Hi, Stacey. My turkey of the week is my team, the Swans, for their performance against Port Adelaide. I was shocked. Don't worry, the Swans will be better next game. Oh, John, I can't say I feel bad for you. I thought it was a pretty good game myself. Coming from a Port supporter, I would say that. All right. Well, I think I've got a last-minute nomination. Is it me? Did I press the wrong button? We've got a turkey. We've got a new turkey opener. Pat's nodding his head. All right. It's just dropped. I pressed the wrong button. I'm nominating myself for Turkey of the Week because I didn't press this.
Time to call in and nominate your Turkey of the Week for Stacey Lee's Turkey Tuesday.
Oh, I like that. I like that. That's fun. It's got very turkey vibes about it. And a nomination for me there. I like that. Okay. Well, thank you for all of your calls. I think Evan in Balhanna has to win it this week for his son, who spent $1,700 on Travis Scott tickets. Oh, my gosh. If I have heard of a turkey, it's absolutely that. So, Evan in Balhanna, well done to you. You're going to need a carton of Turkey Flat Vineyards rosé in a can to make you feel better, to try and brainstorm how you're going to get yourself out of this situation. So it's coming your way. We'll get the details to you. It's rosé in eco-friendly cans. Drink responsibly. It is absolutely delicious. So I hope you enjoy it while you're trying to work out how on earth to sell those Travis Scott in Brisbane, of all places, tickets. And you know what? Anne, I loved your call about your husband in the airport and your grandson trying to tell him what to do. So I'm going to give you a Wallace Cinemas family pass as well. Catch a movie this week. Mitcham, Mount Barker, Piccadilly, Noarlunga. All sessions are at wallace.com.au. You can take your grandson or your turkey husband with you. Whoever you want to go to the movies with. Love your work. Thank you. It is 14 minutes to 4 here on 5AA. After this, I need to tell you the story. You might have heard it earlier. The story of Harley. Harley is a beagle, and Harley was lost for 5 nights, 6 days. You may have heard it earlier, but if you didn't, I need to tell you because we don't often get good news stories. He was found late last night, and he's been reunited with his owners, but it wasn't easy, and it was due to the help of our awesome community that we have here in Adelaide. So many people, thousands of people sharing the post on Facebook, hundreds of people commenting, citing Harley, getting in touch with the owners, trying to return him home. It was a massive community effort, and it means that Harley is now home with his parents, and I'll bring you their story after this.
Attention, time is running out. The 3G network shuts down on September 1st. That means your 3G personal alarm system will stop working. Don't risk it in an emergency. Upgrade to a Care Alert 4G alarm today. Call 1300 75 85 95 now to discuss your options. You might even qualify for a free upgrade through My Aged Care or NDIS. Remember, there's going to be a rush on upgrades, so act fast. Again, that's 1300 75 85 95. Don't delay. Upgrade today with Care Alert.
If you need a window, and not just anything will do, just call Statesman Windows. Factory direct to you.
Nobody beats Statesman Windows, not on quality and certainly not on service. Windows, sliding doors, bifolds and more, made right here in Adelaide, factory direct to you. For windows when and where you want them, call Statesman Windows, states.com.au.
Windows when and where you want them. Windows when and where you want them.
Do you want to keep doing what you love for the next 10, 15, 20 years? The Physio Co. is a mobile physiotherapy company dedicated to keeping people active throughout retirement and beyond. Their caring, qualified physios will sort everything out and visit you wherever you call home, ensuring safety, convenience and simplicity. Stay active, safe and happy and book the Physio Co. today. Just head to thephysio.co.com.au. Nice shot!
If you need to fix your pipes, call Precise. Call Precise. If your toilet's blocking up, call Precise. Call Precise. If your lights aren't turning on, or your hot water is gone, or a plumber or an electrician, call Precise. Precise.
Precise Plumbing and Electrical. Call 1300 700 200. That's 1300 700 200. For fixed price services, call Precise.
For a plumber or an electrician, call Precise. Call Precise.
There is care in simplicity. Our experienced team understand that keeping things simple and easy is the best approach. Visit simplicityfunerals.com.au or call us 24/7 to get started today. Simplicity Funerals. Easy, respectful, simple.
Tired of waking up tired? IKEA can help. Start building a more sleep-friendly space with IKEA, the one-stop shop for snoozing. So wake up. It's time to sleep. Make it happen at ikea.com.au.
I'm high! The Excelsior Hotel has always felt like home, with meals from just $12, like soup from $12 with garlic bread, half beef or chicken schnitzels, $16, sweet and sour pork with rice, $16, bangers and mash, $18, 1 or 2 piece fish and chips from $16, and 250 gram porterhouse, $22. Gotta love the Excelsior Hotel lunchtime menu. Feels like coming home, but better. You just know it's a bro hotel.
With more stores close to home and everyday low prices, great food lives at Foodland, the mighty South Aussies.
5AA Afternoons with Stacey Lee.
Harry, I assume right about now you must be wondering why I brought you here. Am I right?
Actually, sir, after all these years, I just sort of go with it.
Well, it's not often we get to talk about good news stories, but today we absolutely do, because Harley, a much-loved little beagle, had been missing in the eastern suburbs of Adelaide for 5 nights, 6 days, and earlier this morning, or late last night rather, he was found by his owners, Casey, and Casey Knight joins you now. Hi, Casey.
Hello, thanks for having us.
Oh, no, thank you for your time. How's Harley? Let's start with him first. How's he going?
Oh, he's going great. We've just seen him. We've been reunited again at the vet after he spent a night here to have a little bit of TLC, but he's doing super well this morning. He's already trying to escape the vet and back to his usual way.
Little Houdini. Back at it again.
Absolutely. Maybe we should change his name.
Oh, so he was at the groomer. He was at a groomer on Fullerton Road, and just managed to escape.
Yeah, he got through a couple of gates and a door, and he just bolted. So he's been missing in action for quite a while now. He had a few sightings the day he was lost, and then he went cold for the last sort of 4 days, and it wasn't until last night at about 5:30 that we just got an absolute influx of members of the public, family, friends, everybody saying that they had sighted him in multiple suburbs across Adelaide. He's had quite the adventure.
He has. I've been following along, and it feels like he's been everywhere because you have had so many people, like thousands sharing, hundreds commenting on your Facebook posts, just giving you different locations of where they've seen him.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's it. Honestly, we could not have got him home without all of those members of the public, working so hard to keep his face out there and alert us to any possible sightings. And, my fiancé, Joe, every time someone would message a possibility, he was driving to that area. Oh. He was in his RM Williams hiking through Sturt Gorge in his suit because he thought that he was up there. So, he's done so much work. Everybody's done so much to try to get him home, and we are just so grateful for that.
Oh, I can only imagine. How are you and Joe feeling now?
Oh, like the happiest parents on the planet. Absolute best day of our life to be reunited with him again. So we're just so excited to be able to bring him home shortly, and as you said, give him lots of schmackos and carrots and all the love in the world tonight. So,
because it did seem like, following along in the comments, a couple of people had sighted him and tried to grab him to, take him back to safety, but he was obviously scared and running away from them. And at one point you said he loves schmackos, carrots, and dog nuts. He'll be very scared, so try and use those. What's a dog nut? I've got to ask.
Yeah, that's what my partner Joe calls them. It's just crunchies. We call them just dry food, just dog dry food.
I was like, what's a dog nut? Do I need to start giving my little Murray peanuts or something? What is he like? I've never heard of them. But
no.
Oh, well, he'll be getting all the schmackos and carrots tonight, I can imagine.
Absolutely. We are just, it felt like for a moment there that we weren't ever going to find him, but there were so many people on social media that just stayed so positive and gave us hope as well, and to be able to be taking him home now, healthy and happy, and it's an absolute dream come true after being in a nightmare for the last few days. So we are stoked. We are so happy.
Oh, I can only imagine if my little 3-year-old Murray, something happened to him, I would be exactly like you. I'd be totally beside myself.
Absolutely. And I think that's why the response was so powerful and so strong, because, everybody loves their dogs so much. They're our children, and, nobody wants to find themselves in that situation where you just don't know. So I think that's why there was just so much love on social media and so much support from everybody. It was truly amazing. We're so grateful.
Oh, that's so good to hear. So you mentioned he's been checked by a vet. He's spent some time. He's all looking good. He's healthy.
Yeah, he's all healthy. He's skinned the covering of his paws off because he's been running so fast. But other than that, he's incredible. He's lost a little bit of weight, but we'll make sure that we give him lots of treats and some steaks, maybe a good high quality steak for dinner.
Yeah, good. Oh, I'm sure it won't take too long for him to put it back on. He's got some
absolutely not
some super loving parents there. I hope you all get lots of cuddles and lots of schmackos tonight. Thank you so much, Casey.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for telling the story.
No, so happy to help him out. Whatever little way we can. All the best.
Thank you.
Casey Knight there. Proud mum of Harley. There'll be lots of cuddles, I imagine, in that house tonight, that's for sure. Oh, and I'm loving seeing the videos of Harley on the Foodland Supermarket's Facebook and YouTube live stream. He's such a well-looked-after doggo. Did you see him on the boat? He gets out more than I do. Look at that. Sue in Christie's Beach. Such great news about Harley. I have connections there, and I know how traumatic it was for all parties. Lucky boy in such a busy area on the roads. And also says, my dog loves his gronchies, which are carrots. Yeah, Murray's not really into the carrots. He just likes chicken. Chicken and ball. That's all he is. One track mind. Oh, look at the video. Roey's just walked. Roey, look, you love your boat. Look at him on the boat.
Oh, cute as a button. It reminds me when we bought Solomon Jones, who was a spoodle, and we christened
Solomon
it Catholic.
Jones?
Yeah, well, he had to have a middle name because he's Catholic. And when he was about 15 months old, we went to the Gold Coast, remember vividly, as a holiday. So roll back about 18 years ago, because he'd been gone for 2 years, lived till he was 15. The most beautiful dog. But we hadn't had him long. Anyway, I get a phone call from a vet, because you know how dogs have the chip in it. So are you Stephen Rowe? You're the registered owner to Solomon Jones? Yes, well, he's been run over, because Nanny was looking after him, and he got out the side gate. So he's got out the side gate, ran down to the beach, and as he's crossed the road, apparently, Seaview Road, he's been run over, and one of the school kids at Star of the Sea found him in the rocks and knew it was Solomon Jones because it's a small little community. Yeah. Anyway, the vet rings when he goes, look, I've got good news and bad news. Your dog's okay, but its left hind leg has snapped clean in half.
Oh.
And it's in all sorts of pain. He's on sedatives. He said, look, you've got a number of options. Number one, we can fix it, but it's going to be north of about $8,000. We're going to put a pin in it. He's going to be, the thing over his head. He's going to be in the cage. He's going to be in pain. You'll have to. It's a big process, but that's option one. But it's going to be $8,000. It ended up costing $13,000. I've just ruined the story.
You just told me which option you chose.
I've ruined the story. Option two, we can take the leg off. And we could do that for about $1,200. Oh. And I said, well, what's option three? He said, well, we can put him down because he's in all sorts of pain. And yeah, anyway, so I said, look, just put him down. We haven't had him long. None of us are really attached to him.
You did not.
This is outside of the car on the phone. And I said, Jody, you better come out. Listen, the dog's been run over. We're going to have to put him down. What do you mean we have to put him down? How bad is he? Does Nanny know? Because he's living at Nanny's house. I quickly cut this chase. And I said, Jody, don't tell the kids. Let's just put him down. That was my decision. Jody's hopped in the car and said, your dad wants to put the dog down. So I rang back the vet.
I'm totally on her
fix
side
it.
with this.
6 months of hell.
Yeah, but how long did he live? He had
15 years of age. And you know what? We made the right call because it was the best dog. And my kids still talk about little Solly Jones.
Solly Jones? I love that. Now I feel like I need to give Murray a middle name.
Yeah, well, you got to christen him. You got to do it properly. You can't just give him a middle name. Anyway, it's that time of the year where greats like Geelong's Tom Hawkins retire. Dusty Martin, a three-time retires effective immediately. That's just his speed. He'll just sail off into the sunset.
Effective immediately?
I'm done.
What, like he's the CEO of an embattled company or something? Effective immediately?
Well, the Tigers are bottom, effective immediately. And this is what I'm so looking forward to. At 4:30, Hannah Petty and Georgie Horges will bring in the premiership.
The trophy.
And we will salute to them at around 4:30.
I'm going to hang around.
You do.
Run into them in the corridors and get a selfie. I'm going to fangirl.
Oh, God, they were fantastic.
So
back to back. Round 22, 3 games left. Day 11 of the Olympics. Tune in at 4.
Can't wait. Rowie and Timmy G, on with you after 4. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Jo. I'm a registered nurse and I work with St. Louis Home Care as a clinical care coordinator.
St. Louis was started by my great-grandmother and is one big, happy family with lovely staff just like Jo.
The people that work for St. Louis are very loving and caring.
Whether it's personal care, preparing meals, shopping, home maintenance, or social activities, we help people stay at home for longer.
If you're interested, come and join us.
Google St. Louis Home Care today.
Nothing beats driving the brand new Gen 2024 Mitsubishi Triton. Actually, scratch that. Nothing beats driving away in your very own. Actually, even better, driving away in your very own